Preemptive love started in Iraq in the aftermath of September 11th, in the middle of a war where some lives were valued less than others. As an American, I got the message loud and clear. If you had brown skin, if you were from the Middle East, if you were a Muslim, you were automatically viewed with suspicion. Your sons were assumed to be terrorists. Your civilian casualties counted for less than our side's civilian casualties counted. Your life was valued less. And we spent the last 13 years at Preemptive Love working to change this reality, to create a world where we actually live like we all belong to each other. Not just in Iraq or Syria, but in Mexico, in Venezuela, and across Europe, in Australia, in Canada, and the United States. In every place where some lives are valued less than others. This is and has always been as much a part of our work as every package of food and every job that we provide. Because whether it's the part of us who are refugees and immigrants, or the part of us who are people of color, or the part of us who belong to the LGBTQ community, when we, all of us, focus on some lives, it's not because other lives matter less. It's because some lives and their experience of this world don't matter equally to enough of us yet. It's the same work, the same call that compels us to say Black Lives Matter. Because to be Black in America and across much of the world is to know exactly what it's like to be viewed with suspicion. Black sons are too often assumed to be violent criminals. Black civilian casualties too often count for less than other casualties. Black lives are objectively and experientially valued less. And so for us to say in the face of this that Black lives matter, it does not diminish anyone else's life. No more than us focusing on refugee lives has diminished those of us who've never been forcibly displaced from our homes. We say Black lives matter because our world has not always lived as if they do. In fact, it's built on systems and structures that value Black lives less. We say Black lives matter because opportunity and prosperity for many of us has often come at the expense of Black people. But no one can truly flourish until Black lives are free to flourish, unimpeded by discrimination, suspicion, bias, and systemic racism. So we hold space for the dignity and value of everyone. But we've always stood, especially with the marginalized. And that's why many of you are here, or stand with the oppressed, the mistrusted, the misunderstood, and the unheard. And we always will. That's why we say refugee lives matter. That's why we say LGBTQ lives matter. That's why we say Black lives matter. And that's why we, all of us, will keep working for a world where all of us can rise together.